Hey chat, what's going on? Bear with me. I'm late. I'm rushing things. Hey Room, how are you? I'm okay, man. I'm okay. You know, it's Tuesday. It's really too hot here. We're going into a heat wave warning for the next 4 days, so that's cool. Not. I'm trying to eat, chat. I haven't eaten like all day, and I got held up. Anyways. Mm. Yeah, I'm sending him a tell now. I'm gonna be a couple minutes still before I can get started. Okay. Oh shoot, what happened there? Okay, fan is going. Audio good? Audio is good. Okay, I'm done stuffing my face, so I'm good to go. I don't know. Okay, so in the room where we would normally pull the golem and the mobs to get to the enchanter, or engraver, instead of going left to the engraver, we go right. Why does everybody sound quiet? I don't know. Now, a portion of this could already be cleared. I think they were talking earlier, and there's a few groups in here. Fire soul coming, max distance, fire at 60. Stay up there. Gonna pull back. Come on, you bugger. I don't know why he's not investigating. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, if the three come, I'll pick up the iron will. Okay, wait for that roamer to path back and then lull the guard standing next to the rampart. Oh. Golem is iron-willed. Well, that was an unfortunate pull. I'll grab it. There's ash on this scribe as well. We're gonna have a Pyre Soul next. You want to go ahead and lull it? Uh-oh, something's got me rooted. Sorry, chat. Chatting is going to be on the back burner for the time being. My focus right now is to get 3 of us to the forge. Taunt? I can't seem to taunt this guy. Okay, Charblade, you guys can come a little closer, or at least in range. Okay, now, are we going down by the Lich? Are we going down the ramp? Can't be split like that. You guys are gonna get hit with the flaming thing and I can't move them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Everybody come down here. No AoEs to be safe. We're gonna take out all the scribes first. Who needed the vial? Is there just one person needing the vial? Go ahead and loot it now. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. Okay, now we're going to deal with the Pyre Souls. Okay, come down the ramp, stand here. Watch that roamer up there. Stay to the left. Alright, don't move from here. Looks like they're already dead. These are dead too. I don't remember. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, I got my update done. Strange rod covered in smoldering ruins. It casts no light that you can see, but objects near it appear different somehow. Can we equip it? Okay, so we picked up the last vial for someone, so I don't want people to key up and talk, but if you still need an update in here before turning in the next step, type in group chat. i.e., if you need a vial, if you need 4 dust, if you need the sacred dust or what have you, type it in group chat. Okay, that's the only response, so we're going to go back to Engraver and we'll go get that update. Holy, go back down the ramp. turn south. We're all up here. Okay, it's an Embermancer. Enchanter, when you get up here, throw your pet on him, please. Thank you. Okay, is that Pyre Soul mezzed? Aggroed? No? Okay, let's go. Okay, I'll go ahead and pull the golem here to the left. Oh, okay, never mind. Come into me. There's no Pyre Souls here, so we can stay in here and just burn everything down. So I managed to get the introduction recorded last night for one of the projects that I'm working on, so that's good. And tonight after the stream I'm going to work on chapter 1. Ho, ho, ho. I went to pull that last grim light in the hallway before the golem, and I guess he was too close to the smoke dude. I think that's what aggroed. Alright, that's okay. Hey, Funslinger, what's happening? How you doing, man? How's your Tuesday? No, it's no worries, it happens. We'll just regroup and go back in there. Yeah, we'll just regroup and go back in there. If you died, no you can't. If you didn't die, yeah, you can. We don't really need to summon corpses. We could just clear back. Oh, to the encampment? Yeah. Yeah, he'll have to summon all the bodies if we're going to the encampment. The run will give you time to get your mana back, too. Bum 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 bum. Have we seen caster gear drop yet? There is a staff that I've seen that's really nice that drops off the lich, or the Baron, what's his name? The one just down the ramp there that summons the golem. I think there are sleeves that drop in there, but I don't remember the stats on them. I don't think I've seen anything like a robe. I don't think so. But mind you, I haven't killed all the names. We killed a few names, and then we've been focusing on crawling and getting these quest updates. In my travels, I haven't seen any mage stuff yet. Except for the staff, which I did not win. Not that I rolled on it because I can't use it. Maybe after the possibly. We'll have to see what happens when whatever guild gets in there and kills the raid target to see what they drop. Or see if they're itemized. It'll be interesting to see if they add loot as well. I know they're going to add to the quest line. They're going to add the raid encounter. They've re-itemized lower level gear, but I don't know if they're going to add new gear. And then we can just go through here to get back into the Enclave. The smoke that sees. While it may look like one, this item you've crafted isn't just a torch. It's a lens. When you light it, the air around certain glyphs shifts. Look at this page. It shows layers that weren't there before. I must say, I'm in awe of the journal's author. He's found clever ways to not only inform us about the ash breathers, but of the secrets that lay within the journal itself. Give me some time to examine the next passage and craft an apology. I guess I was wrong about you. So, typo, give me some time to examine. VR. English. The main information we have that it seems to be is when one vial is looted, another one seems to spawn shortly thereafter in a random place. I suppose I owe you some clarity. Before all this began, before I called this encampment home, I followed the journal to discover the entrance to this place. I enlisted the aid of Minister Valori, an old friend, to help explore and preserve what we might uncover. But power can twist friendships, and once we penetrated these halls, Valori revealed his own ambitions, betraying our partnership. Watch him closely. In the meantime, another damn riddle. This entry is entitled Ember's Kiss. Where flame once roared, bones rest cold, torches for their vigil hold. Wake them now with Ember's kiss. Summon forth what guards abyss. Scale and shadow, smoke and wing. Claim the gem the guardian brings. Best to hold on to that torch. Something tells me you're gonna need it. Okie dokie. And I know the next part, and we don't need to discuss it if you know the next part, so please don't discuss it. Don't ruin it for the other viewers. Here we go. Back at it again, chat. Let the crawl continue. I think I went the wrong way. My bad. Come over here so we don't keep pulling everything. There's another... Told them they could take it. An automatic next level. No, it's no worries. I missed a few attacks, which is weird. I mean, it's not weird, it's just strange. Everybody run across here. Try and double lull that guy. I got the scribe investigating. What happened there? Was a mez broken there? Well, at least we have the Iron Will dead. Wise words of Monty Python. Always look on the bright side of life. Gotcha. Quick, everybody jump. Anybody remember the Flintstones? Anybody remember the Way Ups? Too long of a reference? Probably too long of a reference. I mean, that would work. Sadly, it happens. It's rare. It's nice to have. When early access first launched, I was part of the first group to go into the Goblin Caves, and I was with 5 other individuals. Don't know, never grouped with again as far as I know, unless they're on different tunes. And it was arguably the greatest combination of players ever. I have a highlight on my stream from back then, and it's arguably one of the greatest battles that ever took place in this game with one group. And we went through 7 goblins in the bottom of the Goblin Caves, where our healers ran out of mana on the 3rd mob, and we should have wiped like 5 times over. And everybody knew what they were doing. There was no typing in group, there was no voice chat. I had no idea who these people were, and we all pulled off what has to be the most miraculous combination of ass whooping that's ever been put together. It was ridiculous. When I sat back after the battle, and I was in disbelief. I'm like, I don't understand what just happened here. It was ridiculous. And then in here, we had that 8 pull a couple nights ago, which was absolutely ridiculous. And then we had a 7 pull on Sunday. Could I get invis here at the bridge? Or I call it a bridge, whatever this is. Thank you. This is most beneficial to us. Okie dokie. Thanks for looking out. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Okay, room, have a good evening. No, I'm out cold. Someone, can you come over and click me? What conversation are we having? Ah. Okay, I hate to rush us, but let's get back up into that central chamber before response. Two smoke knights on either side, both mezzable. Middle guy's mezzable too. Yeah, fighting down through the beetle room can be pretty cool. Paladin's never gonna pick his corpse up. Shut up. Go to the airport. Hey, Senator Bobby, go to the airport. One of our group mates wasn't able to stay with us the whole evening. They had to go to the airport to pick somebody up. So they got an enchanter replacement to come in for them. Started talking about how this enchanter is a much better enchanter than me, blah blah blah, and that's why I said shut up and go to the airport. No negative Nancy nonsense. I would run with that dude any day. Yeah, we'll get him first. I didn't see him till just now. I'm really tired of these 1 and 2 step investigations on these golems. They were doing this yesterday too. We might just pull the 3 of them. That golem's only taking 1 or 2 steps every time he invest. Oh, here they come. I'm on the golem. Feel free to mess the rest. Yeah, everybody else back up. You guys are taking AoE damage. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, med a minute. I'm not sure if it was discussed earlier. The first step right now is to get to the room before the engraver so that we can have, I think, Essien pick up the sacred dust. Was it Essien? Oh, they're on the same... Okay, perfect. Okay, how many do you need, Zans? Okay. Yeah, tag him right. Let him walk again. And tag him. Gonna pull him into the hallway. Okay, these two, the two closest are Iron Willed. The guy in the corner is not. I'm going to try and get the Smoke Knight to walk. When I tell you to... Oh. Okay. Gonna rush the corner. Fire Soul, stay max distance, 60% is flame. Yep, we'll take the golem back here too. Then once we get the golem, I'm gonna have Carrie use the rat and scout that room. Okay, if you wouldn't mind, Carrie. Okay, we can. Should I not make decisions? Okay, everybody stay here again. You should walk back. You should see me. There you go. You see me. Okay, come up to me. Stay here. We have no iron willed on this pole, so if I get more than one, feel free to just mez whatever. My target's going to be the Grim Light. Oh, I got 4, 5. Sorry, I saw none of them iron willed, so I thought it was... Well, sir, what is going on tonight? We have 3 deaths due to bad pulls. Sorry about that, people. I've never pulled 5 before. That was interesting. I swear we're going to get to that update. I swear, I'm telling you, we're going to get there. Yeah, we could probably do that too, yes, for sure. We'll have to regroup to go back in. What are all the craters in the rocks in that zone? Meteorites? I think so. Or possibly parts of a moon. No, we're fine. That was an unfortunate pull. That's all it was. I've never pulled the 5 of them before, so I don't know what happened there. Amen. Hey, what's going on, Yuke? How you doing? Halnir's ghost safe room. They took all the serious abilities off those guys and made it weenie mode. Well, I've been playing about 3 years, and the ghost safe room was easily manageable with a whole lot of people. So the people that couldn't manage it, yeah, I mean, maybe they shouldn't be in the game. Yep. Yep. What are you up to, Yuke? What's going on? We're progressing the quest line pretty good for the content. I think we're down to 3 steps now, I think. 3 quests we have to do. I don't think we'll have it done for tomorrow. I'm not even sure if we'll have the next step done tonight. We have to fight I guess you could call it a boss. I like how Invis makes you transparent. You can see the earth, like the ground. It's funny, we've been all through this dungeon, and I've been having a whale of an evening trying to get to where we're supposed to be going. And it should have been the easiest time. This is attempt number 3. This is attempt number 4 to get there. What level are you now, Yuke? I'm a-coming. Man, I was trying to click off my invis and I just clicked off the friggin' sword. It moved my buff line. Rude. You still here, Yuke? Yep, go ahead and tag him. I'll pull the Smoke Knight now. Go ahead and mess the ad. Oh, we can't mess the ad. CC the ad? Like Ruth? Pull him down. That's Smoke Knight's investigating. Oh, he took his 3. Yeah, she's gonna run him off. Everybody just focus my target. Okay, this guy's dead. Playing Frogger. Playing Frogger. Okay, Smoke Knight targeted. I like this. I'm not competing with an enchanter pet. This is fantastic. I'm getting all the punches to the face. This guy's pretty much dead. Thank you for calling that out. I knew I got you along here for some reason. That one's dead. Hey, Deerdorf, what's happening? Thanks for subbing to the channel. Appreciate it. Good job dodging those ads. Now when I start whining or complaining about something, you can hear every second of it. Or you can just mute me. Is it just the one mob? Is it iron will? Can you just like break mez and run? Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. We have another golem coming. Actually, probably a grim light. Yep. You're gonna get ads. You're... How's that? Oh my god. Hey T-Chief, what's going on, man? Would love to hear team in Discord for call. I would too, Deerdorf, but unfortunately there are some individuals that would like to not be on stream. But if I ever get a group of people who don't give two craps, I will put them on stream. Some people are still just uncomfortable. I'm just grateful they're in the chat. My stars. How's your Tuesday going, T-Chief? Yeah, dear. I would love. I've been doing this a long time. I would love to put groups on stream so you guys could hear stuff, but I try to put out as much of the information as possible. I mean, generally, I'm usually the one making all the moves and the instructions and so on and so forth. But for the past month, since this new content came into the game, the people that I've grouped with have alleviated some of the responsibilities that I normally have to do because a lot of people are just lazy and don't want to do it. I also have a bit of trust issues, I guess you could say. Like when it comes to pulling, enchanters talk about pulling. Well, that's always good. Golem is iron-willed. I'm going to tank him right here. There's Nad. Burn this golem. Burn this golem. Stay max ranged. Now, you say you're still learning the game, Deerdorf. Do you have any questions? Feel free to ask. Any questions you have, I'll be sure to answer. Or glad to answer. I won't say sure, because I might not have the answer. But if I don't, somebody in chat might. I've been at this a long time. Coming in low volume? Let me see what's going on. Because I seem to be... It's funny, because I thought some people sounded quiet to me. No, that's fine. I sound like I normally do to you? Yeah, everything is set fine. Weird. I would try maybe refreshing T-Chief. I mean, I know you probably just got here, but my volume levels are telling me that everything seems to be fine, but it might not be. Hey, Salted. It could go up a small notch, but it's not bad. That is weird. Discord is nice and loud. Wonder if it's prioritizing its sound. I don't know. I think so. You shady bugger. Why? You'll wind up with the golem and then the dude at the wall, because the Embermancer just came back out. We'll pick up the golem, and golem will walk over here in a second. Who needs CC to pull stuff? It's clinic time, chat. When I get the Embermancer back to the group, please put your pet on it. Okay, go ahead and burn this guy. You can fight him here. Okay, everybody stay to the left and follow me. Stop right here on the other side of this rock. We're gonna have a pull of 3 probably. They're all mezzable. We're going to focus the Pyre Soul. I'm going to fight him over where he is. Target that Pyre Soul up on the stairs there and make sure he's the first one mezzed. Okay, burn this guy down. 60% is fire. I'm going to jump to that Pyre Soul, so when this guy dies, we're going to switch positions. Okay, everybody stay out here. We're gonna have 3 mobs. Looks like they're all mezzable. I'll get them out in the room before you have to worry about them. Anytime now. There's a lot of running before action took place. Did that aggro from me running around? I have 1 mob. I had to do it. He took long paths. Anybody need a vial still? It was Zan's, right? Okay, hang on. Yeah. So Zan, stay to the right and hug the corner and come around to me. And right beside my shield. Right beside my shield on the table. Now go back to the group. Is he gonna turn? He's not turning. We'll have to come back for him. Oh, yeah. Get ready to mez. I got 3 coming. I have the iron willed. Remember, Dragon Priests have the random teleport en route and also a mez. Well, come on, man, what are you doing? Get that constitution up. Okay, we're gonna have 2 more mobs. Both are mezable. I'll be on the scribe first. Feel free to mez the Embermancer. Wait till I get outside. Okay. Okay, throw your pet on this guy if you wouldn't mind. Okay, Essien, come in to the right where I am. And then inch your way over to what's in front of us, the little sparkly thing, and click it. That'll give you your update. 30 seconds. Oh, somebody else needed it too? Now, do we want to do it? Okay, do we want to keep clearing down towards the engraver to check that table? Okay. The one that was there down by, remember where we cleared all those mobs for the boss? And that one table had the vial on it, but nobody needed it? Okay. You just need 1 more, right, Zans? . three of us need a fancy boss fight, but I'm trying to... Not necessarily trying to get everybody in this group up to where we are, because that won't happen tonight. Okay. No, just creep around from the side there. Hey, Wayward, what's happening? Can we mess that Pyre Soul? I was hoping to beat that spawn. Another one? This is a Pyre Soul. You guys gotta get, go back over by Carrie. Fire should be incoming. Same dungeon? Yes, we're gonna be at this dungeon for the next little while. There's a fair bit to do here. Let's get He comes all the way down, right? Yeah, he comes all the way down. That was perfect timing. All 4 of these look mezzable. What drops intrigues? There's a shield that drops in here. There are a pair of legs that drop in here. There's a helmet that drops in here that I would like. We're also getting an update tomorrow to get us the second half of this content, which includes a raid encounter and more than likely new loot. We're also only level 43. To get to 50, this is one of only 2 areas where you can level reliably from 43 to 50. And the other location has no loot. So this is the better option. And I love dungeon crawling anyway, so I'm not in a rush to get to 50. Whenever I get there, I get there. But this area we're in now is rated up to level 45, which means anything above 45, it gets relatively easier. I'm not in a rush to get up there. I like the challenge. And it's better for my viewers because it gives them a more fair look at the game, so they can see what actually happens. A number of people put content out there where they're over leveled. I can't trust it. I hear someone's opinion and then see that they're playing a level 50 tune and I'm like, nope, I'm out. You're gonna turn around, right? Charblade is iron-willed. I'm probably gonna get rooted and pulled. This is gonna be a nuisance. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the long roamer. All the better for us. General question, how much XP did you get farming? Was it a level or less? I'm looking for a slow grind. Getting to 60 took effort and time. So my understanding is, so there's no 60 for this. When this game launches, 50 will be the end game. Oh, how much XP did we get yesterday? Ooh, that's a good question. I think we might have gotten 24%. do I have right now? 10. Yeah, probably 24%. 25%. But this isn't a fantastic place to level. There are enemies here, but they're placed in clusters. There are other locations where you can crawl and pull non-stop enemies for better experience. But this place is all about the crawl. Let me see if I can get the scribe to come out. There is double ulti. Actually, we could hang on. That guy. You see me. Now come over here. One more. Come this way. Oh, I counted 2. You had 3? Golem's coming over. We'll pull the golem. Stop taking one step, dummy. Oh, yikes. That's gonna pull the table. I'm only seeing 2 iron-willed out here. Okay, Zans, come out and grab my target. Should be a scribe, iron-willed. If you wouldn't mind putting your pet on it. The other 3 you'll have to mez. Taunting it. That was brilliant what I just did there. I'm rather happy with myself. Okay, Golem is next. I'm going to pull him into this corner to the east. Okay, come out to me. Everybody stand over here with Essien. Stay up there. Don't need mezzing. Everybody needs to move. I'm gonna come up there and grab that one next. Why is it not moving? Do not engage. Let me get it down here. Oh, for the love of Pete, get down here. Okay, everybody stay up there. Okay, the char blade that paths back and forth is iron-willed, so that'll be my next target. We'll probably get the soldier and the golem as well. They're mezzable. Got two, Parcel and a golem, mez the golem. Perfect timing. I'm rooted. Might want to come to me. Just a char blade. I say that as he blenders the cleric. Would you do me a favor, Carrie, if you haven't already, and check that table below us? Okay. Everybody can move up to me. It's a pyre soul. You guys may want to move back again. I fell. Hang on a second. Okay, if everybody wants to come to the rampart here where Carrie and I are, hug the right. At the bottom of the stairs, there's a little crack that you might fall through, so be careful. Jump over it. Or fall down and climb up, either or. Okay, so the dragon priest down below has true sight. So if what we can do is, when they turn around and go back down, actually start visiting everybody now. What we're going to do is we're going to all run down that ramp when he walks down there, and we're going to fight him right on the corner. Do not step down onto the landing. And do not back up. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Stop at me. We're gonna wait for him to come back over. Again, do not back up from here, and don't go down in front of that door to the left. Could be. Let's hope it's not. Perfect. Oh, what's this nonsense? He didn't come back up. He stopped, turned around, and went back across the landing again. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of a problem here. So when we go to... Yep. Okay. Hang on, yeah, so go down by that big rock. The group go down by the big... Don't go near the door. Just, yeah, go by the big rock. I enjoy it. Okay, everybody drop down off the rock and come over here where Carrie is. I'm gonna try to open that door and I'm gonna get aggro. We're gonna see what's there. Just fire your stun off or whatever when you see whatever comes through the door. Okay, everybody climb down the wall. Okay, we'll get 2 aggro. One of them's gonna get stuck on the ramp up here for a minute. Do not stand on this rock. Don't come anywhere near this rock. Stay away from this rock. Pile up over here if you have to. Stay away from that rock over there. Because you get stuck, you jam up a mob, the mob ends up nuking us and we can't hit it. Yeah, stay, yeah. You just tell them Crush told you so. They'll know who you're talking about. Okay, we're gonna switch positions. Everybody over here. Okay, come down here. Do me a favor and put a light arrow in that room. Dragon Priest is iron-willed. You'll have to mez the Charblade. Don't know why they went and did that. I'm either lagging or I can't hit it. Yeah. I'm not risking any accidental deaths this far down. I don't know what these guys are doing. My guess would be they're on their way to the Ash Sentinel, is my guess. Alright, go ahead and mez the Charblade. Why are there just two of them? must be going to meet up with the group. Okay, this is probably going to be a 3-pull. The Pyre Soul on the left is Iron Willed, so I'll pick that up. So that guy... What is Iron Willed? Iron Willed is a trait, so whenever we pull something, you'll notice here, there are icons down below. These are our debuffs, anything that lands on the mob or up top. Anything down below is what the mob has innate. So there are a series of traits or effects that apply to mobs at random. We just killed a mob with Iron Will, that same mob could respawn and have a completely different trait. Iron Willed stops a mob from being crowd controlled, so it can't be mezzed. So when you're pulling groups of mobs, or what could be a multiple pull, you want to scout out any Iron Willed specifically, and coordinate how you're going to deal with them. If there's one Iron Willed, your tank goes on it. If there's 2 Iron Willed, your tank goes on it, and somebody with a pet goes on the other one. If there's 3 Iron Willed, good luck, sit back, enjoy the circus. Yeah. Actually, I believe we have to clear the beetles. We're gonna spawn a mob that I think myself, Carrie, and Wanderer need as part of the quest line. Oh, there is a named Death Beetle, but that's not who we're after. Yes. Yeah, the beetles are social. We have 2 here now. Yeah, the beetles are social, so if you pull a humanoid. No problem. Okay. Okay, so my understanding here, I'm going to spawn a Drake. It's called the Guardian of Embers. It's fire-based, but I don't know what it does. So make sure your fire resist gear is on. I'm only at 30. I gotta beef that up. Goodbye, agility. In the future, you should go to the bank, put your jewelry in your inventory, and don't take it out. $48, I think. Is that as high as I can go? I think that's as high as I can go, right? The neck is 9. The neck is not, yeah. Gotcha. Okay, we killed what, 4 minutes ago? 51. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, Insun, what's happening? How you doing? I do not know. Okay, now, I'm not entirely sure how this works, but we are supposed to equip a torch. I'll put my torch on and I'll go out and we'll see what happens, because I might die horribly. I don't think so. I think as long as we don't use AoEs, we should be okay. The trick is to find the torches. Any of you see a torch that's not lit? I got 3 of them. I can't find the 4th one. 1, 2, 3. I would think the 4th one would be down here. Am I blind? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, I was under the impression that if it let me light the torches, that was our sign to go. just probably so you can't have a bunch of people come in and get all their updates at the same time. Where flame once roared, bones rose cold, torches 4, wake them now with ember. Hey, fess up. It can bug out if you don't let the using channel all the way. It's a 20-30 minute cooldown. I just watched a 6-man and a 3-man all about your level do this. Didn't seem that complicated, although he hits hard. Well, I'm intrigued to tackle it regardless. I mean, we have a solid, I believe we have a solid group. It's been going great so far, except for the bad pulls we had earlier, but those were just flukes. I don't know what to expect here though. I assume there's probably a fire-based damage shield. Probably has a frontal cone breath weapon. Yeah, I see them. It's gonna be a popular place. Imagine it live, man. It's gonna be nuts at live. If you've got like 6 different guilds, even 5 different guilds, everybody needs to get the updates roughly around the same time. Well, that may or may not happen depending on who levels what. They're over to the west. Train, watch out. Train from where? He's in the rock. Whoever has aggro needs to come off the rock. Remember what I was saying 2 chambers ago about that rock? That's what happens. Right on. Access to the content from tomorrow. You figure out, from my understanding from reading the quest stuff as we've gone along, you learn how to understand these glyphs, and there's a chamber that unlocks with tomorrow's update, and apparently it's sealed with these glyphs, and you learn how to read them so you can actually get access to them. Yeah. No, it's my understanding is it's a raid target. We're not sure. We don't know if one person can open a door for a certain amount of time. We don't know if one person can flag a group. We don't know if every single person needs to have a key, because there's no instancing so far in the game. Although they have gone on record saying that when raid content goes into the game, they will have their own instance chamber. And that just gives guilds the freedom to kill the contested version, have everybody flag that killed the contested version, and then those people can go in and fight them on any sort of regular schedule. Most certainly can be. I mean, they do have a PvP server during development, so... Is this the lowest point in the dungeon so far? Yes, Soto-san. You go through this hallway here, it opens up into another larger chamber, and that's the current end part to this dungeon. You have to get a world first. Nah, world's first kill is just the first guild to kill a target. I'm too far along in the MMO annals to care about world's firsts anymore. I only say that because when early access started, I ended up with the world first kill on Agonok and White Wyvern. Or Wyvern. But the White Wyvern wasn't really a multi-group target. And Agonok doesn't count, because Agonok can be tricky, but Agonok's not difficult. At least not yet. Oh, world kill for yes, yeah. So the way they spoke about it. It's in the rock. It's in the rock. Oh, we're going down. Oh, bummer. Somebody mistargeted and pulled an extra beetle. The beetle was iron-willed. I thought there was one, there was two. That's not good. Well, I don't think we'll have enough. Yeah, I don't think we'll have enough time to go back down there. Oh, where were you bound? Oh, gotcha. Well, that was unfortunate. But just like that, man, that run is over. So just think about that. That's what you guys have to look forward to with this game. Imagine you're up at the entrance. Takes you an hour and a half, 2 hours to get down there. And then when you're down there, one trash mob aggroes because somebody mistargets and the group dies. Imagine. That's what you have to look forward to. Last 3 nights, I've made it look pretty easy to crawl through that dungeon. It's not. Not at all. Sorry for the distraction. Oh, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Somebody in the group mistargeted. It happens. The problem is where it's not the weekend and it's so late, a number of people have to sign off, so we don't have enough time to regroup and go back down again, or else I would. In a heartbeat. Just means we'll have to go down tomorrow. Tomorrow should be an interesting day. They got the update coming. I will say this to those of you in stream. I would love to be the one who would show you guys the new content if possible, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I'd have to tag along with a guild. With that said, I believe somebody was in here yesterday and told me that I think they plan on streaming when their guild goes to do the event kill. So if you jump in here tomorrow, just refresh the Pantheon stream, or the Pantheon screen, I should say, and see if you can find somebody streaming the encounter. Just look for a bunch of people in the cave. Well, I mean, I'll be on by 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll have all the way up to like midnight Eastern, so I'll have like 5 hours. But I will be here, 1000%. I gotta get back down there. You won't be on? So what'd you guys think of the last few days? What'd you guys think of the dungeon? I'm loving it. I think it's fantastic. If all their other dungeons can come out and be like this one, I'm all for it. I mean, we still came out positive on the XP, so that's a win. It's progress. But like I said, we're going to be here a while. This is the current endgame content. There's not going to be anything for a few months now, unless they really surprise us tomorrow. I don't think they will. But this is the endgame for the time being. And keep in mind as well, a lot of this server isn't up to this level yet. And there are more people like myself who don't have a large plan contingency of people to go in here. So there's a lot of people that aren't going to have or aren't going to be ready for the content tomorrow. Dungeon should be mini raids, slightly moderately less difficult than raids. It'll be interesting. Here's something I've noticed. As for right on. Thanks for coming along. What was I saying? Oh, here's something I've noticed. I feel like the dungeons seem to be big in size. However, I find that when a group gets to a named, all of a sudden they're in range of a second named, or quite possibly a third named. And then all they have to do is kill certain strategic characters, creatures in order to be able to move between them. That's not going to be very good going forward, because there are going to be groups that are going to get together who only have a couple hours or what have you to get something done. And they're going to go down and have to butt heads against a group that is hogging content. So that'll be interesting. Now, keep in mind, nobody recognizes camps. Players recognize camps. No game devs recognize camps. They never have. Not in WoW, not in EQ, not in Final Fantasy, not in ESO. So as far as that goes, I could see that being a problem. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what the other dungeons bring. Like I kind of like Halnir's, because Halnir's has the ability to spawn certain names within X number of mobs. So if you don't get a spawn from this guy standing by the wall, maybe the name spawns over here on the other side of the wall, or maybe the mob spawns in the next room. If they could find a way to work the spawns so that there's no landmark to base it off of, that would be great, because that would deter a lot of campers from constantly grinding to get the mob to spawn. Now, yes, what I just said, you can turn around and say, yeah, but isn't that what camping is? You're grinding mobs until it spawns? Yeah, but you're sitting and killing 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 mobs and then sitting on your thumbs for 10 minutes. Whereas, you know, crawling is a whole different situation. Or even if, based on the area of the dungeon you're in, wherever the most activity is happening, there would be a higher chance. Well, no, that wouldn't really work, because then guilds would just swarm in. Nah, it's difficult. Hellnirs can situate roughly 9 groups. You have a group that can sit at the entrance. You have a group that can sit at the Ratkins with the bridge. You have a group that can sit at the Black Rose area. You have a group that can sit up with the spiders. You have a group that can sit in the ghost safe room. You have a group that can set up in the ghosts over by the Crystal Heart. You have a group that you can put over by Tyrasara. You have a group that can be put next to the monks. You have a group that can be put next to the Crypt Fiends and the Cripplings in the giant chamber across from the monks. You can put a group by the Golems. You can put a group by the Praetors. You could probably put a group in the lower hallway of Lower Halnir. So that's what? That's like, geez, that's like 12 groups. So, technically, Halnirs could sustain 12 groups at one time of different content. The question is, when groups start crawling, it becomes a different issue. My mob is your mob, and your mob is my mob. Or my mob is your mob, and your mob is my mob. So it will definitely be, launch will be a problem. Launch will definitely be a problem at the beginning. Because when you think about it, so if we play, let's imagine playthrough from the beginning. You roll your character. Let's take Thrown Fast. You roll your character, you jump into Avelia. You're level 1. First thing you're going to do is go out the side entrance where Hyen is. You're going to run out into that yard, you're going to kill a couple things, you're going to get level 2, maybe level 3. You're going to run back in, run around and pick up quests, then you're going to leave, you're going to go all the way up and around through the little gazebo thing into the Majanubi area. You're going to fight over there till probably level 5. You're going to go ahead and kill your goblins, get your sacks. You're probably going to have the knowledge to kill foxes to get the tails. Once you hit level 5, you're going to go down, and then you're going to hit the brigands up by the busted aqueduct, and you're probably going to be there till 8, let's say. Then you're going to go from there, and you're going to go all the way to the goblin caves. Then you're going to go in the goblin entrance around 8, maybe even level 7, depending on the group that you're in. That's going to take you to about level 12. Then you're going to go to lower goblins, in which case you could get to 14 or 15. Now, with that said, at the same time you hit level 12 in the first part of the goblin cave, you can come back out and go do spiders, if you so see fit. Or you can risk running all the way up to AVP, because you'll be near the crossroads anyways, and then run straight over to Halnirs. Or you could turn off the bridge in AVP and go straight to the bandit camp there, the village. That's roughly level 10, level 9 to level 11, I believe you can start that. Then you go further past that, you get into Halnirs. I mean, there's definitely locations you can go to as far as scaling a playthrough based on your level. However, with the new Consider system, the fact that you can stay in certain locations longer now before you have to move on, that might help satiate groups as far as wanting to steamroll through everything. The thing is, those that want to hang out at all these camps for a longer period of time may miss out on loot as they get a level or two. Just talking to my stream. Just giving input about the game, and we're talking about dungeons, and educating the stream on possible playthrough at launch as far as where you start at level 1 and where you move depending on what level you get to. Now, Wild's End is a different story, right? We have Avelia in Thrown Fast over here, and then over on the other side of the continent you have Wild's End. Wild's End is a different machine because it looks like there are quite a few quests over there. Not as many as what are in Thronefast right now, but there does seem to be quite a bit. Now, we have to keep in mind, Avelia and Thronefast has been around for a very, very long time. Wild's End only really got put into the development towards the end of Seasons, the beginning of Early Access. It didn't have much of anything at the time. So Wild's End, they've been trying to catch Wild's End up to Thronefast as far as starting your characters. So over in Wild's End, it's a bit of a different story. Because there's not a whole lot of dungeons over there or camps over there at the moment, you kind of start your character at level 1. You'll probably go to level 3 or 4 in the courtyard or the front yard or what have you. Then if you wander a bit further out to the point where you can't see the town anymore, you'll probably be able to find mobs to get to level 7, level 8. Then it gets a little bit of a problem, because if you start going over bluffs or hills, you'll start finding difficult content. Group-based goblins specifically. They put them in 7 or 8 different camps all around the median area of the town, so you're bound to trip over them at some point. Now, with that said, the zone that connects to Wild's End is Eastern Plains. Eastern Plains would be the equivalent to Avendir's Pass, which is AVP. What I was talking about when I said you would run through the crossroads, zone over, and go to the Bandit Camp or Halnirs, they're in AVP. Over in Wild's End, the Wild's End neighboring zone is Eastern Plains. Eastern Plains is typically teens to high teens, and then you can get into a place like Nightwatch Knoll at around level 20, 22, 21. And that'll get you up to, I think they go to 30 something, right? The top of Nightwatch, I believe, is level 29, but with the Consider system, I think you have like 11 levels buffer. So if you wanted to, you could grind all the way to 40. I don't recommend it, but you could grind all the way to 40 at Nightwatch Knoll. And that's just with the content we have now. We don't know what they're going to be adding between now and, say, 12 months from now. Like, those of us that try to stay educated on the progress of the game, all we know right now is that we're getting Badia de Kara, which is the last zone to be put in the game. Then the continent's done. So all they gotta do is just jam the content afterwards. And we're only 7 months in to the early access on a 2-year plan. They have plenty of time. They have plenty of time to throw in a zone and then start to populate it. The question is, can they get all the zones populated to a point where you can have a smooth progression from 1 to 50, or even 1 to 40, if they choose to make 40 the end game? I'm pretty sure they're going to make 50 the end game, because it seems like the progression in the dungeons right now would take you to 50 before it tapers off. And I believe you can't get XP after level 50 as well. You won't hit 51 currently, I don't think. You used to be able to. I think they put a kibosh to that, though. $10 to $15 solo Morvaki. Yeah. Those, yeah, under certain circumstances, yes. And yes, those are slime illusions over there. My real life bro's been playing this game for like 2 months and just decided to tell me 3 days ago. And I'm the one who told him about the game. Ah, gotcha. Well, I hope he's enjoying it. It definitely has its speed bumps and its hurdles, but the game is in development. So everybody who's wah, grow up, right? Get out of your Velcro shoes and get some laces. Wild's End is your home, you know it well. Right on. So, you can agree with me then, Grix, that you don't really need a map. Everybody else in here can hear that. You don't really need a map. You just need to play, you need to remember landmarks. Everything will come to you. See? There you go. Perfect. Everybody complaining about wanting to have a map, you don't need it. I can get anywhere I want to now in Thronefast. I can get anywhere I want to now in AVP. I can get anywhere I want to in Southern Plains, which is where we are right now. I don't 100% know Eastern Plains yet because I rarely spend any time over there. It's not an issue learning how the zones work. You don't need a map. To give you guys an example, I can run through Thronefast. It's got a billion trees. I can run through Thronefast and see a specific tree with a specific rock, and I know exactly where I am. And I'm not even exaggerating. It just takes time. You just got to play the game. Don't be tunnel focused on just getting to your group. Pay attention to where you're running. Pay attention to the creature types. Pay attention to your environment. When they added paths to Wild's End, it threw me off for a day or two. Dude, I still forget to go to the lights. People keep telling me, look for the lights. I'm always, how do I get to town? They're like, look for the lights. I'm like, okay, I'll look for the lights. Anyhow, chat, I just realized it's 12:30. I'm gonna have to take off because I have to try and record chapter 1 of this book that I'm doing. To those of you that are still here, as always, thank you for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. Thank you for anybody who followed or subbed to the stream. Support is appreciated. If you haven't already, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. Help improve my stream situation so more people get to see the game. Anyhow, I should be live tomorrow. I don't know what the game plan is, but the goal is to get back into the Enclave. So we will see who's available, and we will try to get in there as soon as possible. Hopefully we can get in there a bit earlier so we have longer to work with. Anyhow, you guys have yourselves a good evening or a good day, and I hope to see you on the next stream. Take care.